The middle of the road is a fucking chasm where an explosive IED has gone off and there is nothing but litter and body parts and debris remaining. Don't worry, this won't be long. First of all, I gotta say that, again, I've made a video. I made a video called Foreign Aid almost 2 days ago, put it up, and I have gotten a whopping, as of right now, 15 views. 700 subscribers, and I have gotten 15 views. I'm not going to say it's the best video I ever made, but it was put together well, it was edited good, it's not too long. 15 fucking views. Meanwhile, on BitChute, the upload took almost 24 hours, so it's only been on BitChute for not even one full day yet. And with 70 subscribers or so, I have like 150 views. This is just ridiculous. Are the ideas contained within the fucking stupid posts that I make so detrimental to the structure of powers that be that they have to throttle them like that? It's ludicrous. And my subscriber count has started to go up again. I was stuck at like 6 something for a while, and now I'm going back to getting 1 or 2 or 3 a day. So when people are seeing my videos, it looks like they're new people and they are subscribing. So that just means that my subscribers have not seen the majority of my video releases. They have to actively search me out because they've probably been deprioritized. I don't understand why YouTube does this. They're that afraid. I mean, but that leads me to what I want to talk about today, and that is quite simply, the middle of the road is a pointless fucking place to be. The middle of the road is dead. There's nothing there anymore. There is no more middle. You're either an extremist on the left or an extremist on the right. And these people that are trying to desperately hold the middle together, I mean, we're past that. We're just past that. And, you know, the reason that we're past that is people on the left do not allow centrist positions anymore. They won't allow it. So you want to waste your time with it, it's just pointless. Yeah, sorry, it's fucking cold out there. So, yeah, there's no point, man. The middle's gone. I mean, dude, there's a couple of these news stations. Mostly, well, I guess it's not really the only news station that's doing this is Fox. Newsmax and OAN aren't really wasting much time talking about this. CNN, NBC, and everything else, which is the news cabal, they're certainly not talking about this. Or if they are, they're doing it in a way where they're just being dishonest. But nobody's talking about this middle of the road unity anymore, except for Fox. They're still shilling for this very hard. I can't tell if it's part of a fucking plan or if they actually believe it's possible. I mean, I gotta imagine they're not stupid. Even Tucker talks about this, though, and Tucker's like the only person left on the network I can even listen to. The rest of them are just intolerable or showing that they're traitors, so I have nothing to... They got nothing for me. But this centralism idea that you can just right out the middle and talk about unity, this is a dead animal here. This is just done. I mean, here is a perfect example. We have a girl talking to, whose face is blurred out, talking to a guy who's extremely right-wing. So I'm not going to show you the entire thing. I'm just going to show you a little part where she tries desperately to cling to centralism. She's like one of these fucking Fox pundits. Here, listen to this.
But why can't we find out a balance to even it out so we can all get along?
As you're seeing today, that doesn't work. The racial groups will naturally divide on racial lines and fight for their selfish interests. Only white people are told they can't do that. The blacks are encouraged to do that. The corporations are rewarding them for doing that. They said they're going to give 20% more jobs to blacks this year. So you see the power balance today? It's been completely reversed to the opposite of what it used to be with whites on top, right?
But I feel like you did not have a problem with when the whites were on top, and now you do have a problem when the blacks are on top.
Well, of course, just as they had a problem when they were on the bottom, and now they don't have a problem when they're on top. So that's just natural tribalism, so the best solution is to just separate the racial groups completely, and then we won't be messing with each other.
Is it? Or could we find similarities and overcome people who make statements like yourself?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. This girl ain't... there's no idea here that's going to work. Voting will not remove them. There is no central position. There is no more unity. Something else has to be done. And I'm only talking about this to say that if you're one of those people that still thinks that there is any chance for this country to come together, you are wasting your fucking time. So it's time to pick a side. Go left or go right. But if you want to keep towing the fucking slightly left of center, slightly right of center, or dead center line, if you want to keep touting that, you know, it'll just, you're wasting your fucking time, and eventually you will wake up and you will go one way or the other, and you'll realize, oh shit, I probably should have done that a while ago. I wasted all this time. You'll see.
And again, it's not us saying so, John Hammond. That is a bulletin released to all law enforcement earlier this week, that there is, until the end of April, a persistent threat of domestic extremism, domestic terrorism carried out in the ideology and around this belief that the election was fraudulent, that the COVID restrictions are unnecessary. All of those ideologies pushed by Donald Trump. But my question for you is around incitement. We had a policy, and it was very controversial. It was carried out under the Bush years and under the Obama years, of attacking terrorism at its root, of going after and killing, and in the case of Amr al-Awlaki, an American, a Yemeni American, with a drone strike for the crime of inciting violence, inciting terrorism. Mitch McConnell was in the Senate then. He was in the Senate after 9/11 too. How does Mitch McConnell, who understands that the way you root out terrorism is to take on, in the case of Islamic terrorism, kill those who incite it, how does he not vote to convict someone that he said on the floor of the Senate incited an insurrection?
So, last thing I'm going to say, I'm fucking pissed off at YouTube. You know, they suspended me for a week. They reversed the suspension on the day that the suspension was up. And now they are throttling me even more than they were before that, which they had already been doing. I mean, I was at least getting 100 views on a video. Now I'm down to 10. How do you get 700 subscribers when you're only averaging 10 to 20 fucking views on a video? You don't, obviously. So, it's quite possible the next video or one of the next videos I put up is going to be a little bit based. Just because, what's the difference? If only 10 people are seeing it, who cares? So, either way, you should definitely subscribe to me on fucking BitChute. That's it.